Okay, finally some gameplay time. Finally we can sneak around and do stuff.
Huh? Who was that just now?
Okay, so we distract these dudes here. We distract them and we use our magazines. Remember the magazines we had? So we start to use them. We throw the magazines to distract these dudes. So they're distracted. Ideally, what we want to do is distract them to the point where the caution isn't announced. I can't even think, you know what. But unfortunately, I just ended up going into caution mode. Ideally, you don't want them in caution mode, but I don't know why. For some reason, I can't seem to shake it off, but okay. So I'm going to... We could use the hornet's nest, but I don't want to do that this time. I want to try something else. I want to try something. Sorry if my voice is still a bit, you know, I'm still trying to get over the flu. So yes, it's a bit clippy. It looked like it clipped then, but yes, we're going to go. We're gonna climb using our grip. Use our grip gear and just climb. What I love about this game is that it's just there's so many things you could do. You could cross the bridge. You could climb under it. You could use the hornet's nest. There's so many things you can do. Even looking at certain there's so many like hiding places and spots and stuff, and it's just so good. So there's a lot of creativity and freedom. However, like the most optimum way to play it, I think you don't use all them. You just run to like really speed it and all that. You can just run it. Okay. Oh yeah, I made it. Imagine if I didn't make it. Okay, there we go. And we got new camo. Uniform, rain uniform. Nice. I can't remember if there's a dude here, like, that comes around the cliff. I can't remember. It doesn't look like there's anyone. No, I don't think there is. It's kind of annoying this part because you're in caution and the enemies are alerted to you, so it's kind of... It feels a bit weird. Yeah, but here we are, back at the factory. So yeah, what we're going to do here, we're going to get some goodies. So we're just going to get some good stuff. Should be items. Gotta be careful of that barrel. I remember first time I played it, I knocked that barrel where the ocelot units were. I knocked it and I ended up like blowing the barrel, and it just killed all the people who were knocked out. There's a cardboard box, I believe, up here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's spinning around. I kind of like that video gamey stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I like realism in games, but at the same time, I like it to not be realistic. If it's too realistic, it just it can be frustrating if it's too realistic. Like, you'll be looking around, where's the keys? Where's the keys? It's like you're looking for the keys on the table in Resident Evil, and there's so many objects on the table, and think there's some stuff in the locker here. Nice. We're gonna have another cutscene in a bit as well. Is there anything in this locker? No, I can't interact with it. Oh, okay. I've not changed camo. I don't want to change camo. Not yet. I want to carry on. I want to be as slick and fast as possible. Camo? Like, Snake's gonna... He has to find camo. He has to...
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine.
I'll probably
They'll
find
hear us.
camo from the guards or
Are you
something.
the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
Oh, she's a pretty lady. Pretty lady. And she's unzipping herself. It's like, oh, she was hot. She was a bit warm under there.
The name's Eva.
When I was a teenager, when I first played this game as a teenager, I kind of was a bit shy with the character Ava. I think just because I guess I was a teenager, I just always thought she was a bit strange or a bit
This wasn't
too
part of the plan.
much.
What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
Like, she's clearly flirting with Snake. She's like really...
Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it was James Bondish.
What happened to
This is the
Adam?
most James Bond Metal Gear we're
Colonel
ever going to
Volgin is a
get.
very suspicious man. He decided
It's set
Adam
into
wasn't the right
60s.
person for this mission.
But then again, it's not really
You
James
were.
Bond-esque.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced.
You can tell this dude's a gun
and the interlock of
fanatic
the frame
by
is
these
tightened for
words.
added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted.
Yeah, I
and
don't like
customized.
guns, by the way. I'm kind of passive. I'm not American. I don't want to
Get
be...
something like this.
I grabbed it from a
in
Western
a
munitions
country
armory.
where
It
people
probably
carry
used to belong
guns.
to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
And then people will say, is it safer? And I'm like,
You
well,
had this
I trust the
privilege.
police. And if you trust your police, that's a good government.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
Some countries,
Disguise.
the police are bad.
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's
And in
still
our
safe.
country, in UK, we
Yes,
trust the
he's being
police.
forced to
And the
continue
police
his
don't
work on the
go
ship.
around
Where?
using guns. They use
At the
tasers.
lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
I'm not fired a gun.
Right, let's get going.
I have, but like a dummy gun, with dummy rounds and stuff like that.
Why don't you take a little
Yeah.
rest?
Apparently, I'm pretty good. My mom's pretty good with a gun. Apparently, she went on a shooting range, and yeah, she's
You'll never make it in your condition.
way better than my dad, and
It's a
way
jungle out
way
there.
better. I don't know. Maybe I get it from my mom
There's
because
still
I've been
an
told
hour
I'm
before
pretty
dawn.
good with aiming a gun.
It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
I'm pretty good at the arcades. You know the arcade machines where you shoot
I
like
can't be
Time
gone for too
Crisis.
long. They'll start to suspect something.
Oh, I love Time Crisis. I just the arcade shooting games. Love them.
Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
That's strange. Like
What's the matter?
going to sleep.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust
With
you?
a stranger.
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
It's acting like Shinji Ikari now. Like, look at him. It looks like Shinji from Evangelion.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.